The cost in thousands of dollars of a 30-second television ad during the Super Bowl in the years 1980 to 2010 can be approximated by the following piecewise linear function. T equals 0 represent the year 1980. C of t equals 43.9t plus 222 if t is between 0 and 20, including 0 and 20. 140t minus 1700 if t is more than 20 but less than or equal to 30. Is c a continuous function of t? Why? Recall that a function is continuous if the limit at x go to a of f of x equals f of a. This is the working definition of continuity at x equals a. To answer this question, part A, we would need to find the limit, and we also need to evaluate the function at a. The first p is a linear function, and the second p is also a linear function, so both of these functions are continuous on their domain. There is nothing discontinuity in each of these pieces. We only need to check the break point, which is 20. This piecewise function is defined to be y equals 43.9t plus 222 on the left hand side of 20, including 20, and y equals 140t minus 1700 on the right hand side of 20, but less than or equal to 30. Because of the continuity at each of the pieces, we only need to check for continuity at t equal 20. The limits at t go to 20 on the left-hand side of this cost function is the limits at t go to 20 from the left, and the piece that we will use is 43.9t plus 222. And at t go to 20 from the left-hand side, think of this as 19.99999, which is almost 20. And we see that this limit is 1100. For the right hand side limit at t go to 20 on the right, we would use the second piece on the right hand side of 20, which is 140t minus 1700. Similar to the previous limit, at t go to 20 from the right hand side, think of it as 20.00001, which is again almost 20. And we see that this limit is also 1100. Since the limits are the same from both sides, we say that the limits at t go to 20 of this cost function is 1100. But we're not done yet. We still need to check the right hand side. The right hand side is the f of a, but a is 20. The function is defined at t equal 20 using the first piece because of the equality here. And so we would plug 20 into the first piece, 43.9 times 20 plus 222, and this will give us 1100. Since the value of the function is the same as the limit as t approach 20, then we say that c of t is continuous everywhere on its domain. And again, it is already continuous from 0 to 20 because the first p is linear. It is continuous from 20 to 30 because the second p is linear. The only thing that we need to check here is at t equal 20, but we did. For the second part, is c a differentiable function? To determine whether the function is differentiable, we would first need to consider derivative on the left hand side and derivative on the right hand side. This is piecewise linear. The first p is 43.9t plus 222, which is a linear function. And the derivative of a linear function is the slope. And so on the left hand side of 20, the slope of the tangent line, which is derivative, is 43.9. This is for t between 0 and 20. Similarly, on the right hand side of 20, for t between 20, not including 20, and up to 30, the derivative is 140, because again this is linear, and so derivative is the slope of the line. The slope of this line is 140. And we see that derivative is not the same at t equals 20. And so we say that this function is differentiable everywhere except at t equals 20. And this is because the limit as t go to 20 from the left hand side of the derivative is not the same as the limit at t go to 20 on the right hand side of the derivative. On the left hand side, the limits of derivative is 43.9, and on the right hand side, the limits of derivative is 140, and these two numbers are not the same. We conclude again that the function is not differentiable at t equals 20. How do we interpret this result? This derivative gives us the rate, in this case, the rate at which the television ad during the Super Bowl in the years 1980 to 2010. T equal 20 correspond to the year 2000. What this rate is telling us is that prior to the year 2000, the cost of the television ad during the Super Bowl increased by $43,900 per year, but then abruptly the cost increased to $140,000 per year right after the year 2000.